This is an introduction to a series of vlogs that I'm going to be uploading over the next few weeks. I'm not going to, I don't know exactly how many weeks it's going to take me to get everything together. But each day, I vlogged each day, and I took some video footage and pictures, and my husband did too. And so I'm trying to get it together to make something sensible. I hope it turns out okay. I'm just like crossing my fingers. So let me tell you why we went to South America again. My husband and I try to do at least one huge trip with his parents and my parents once a year. And this year, we went to Southeast Asia with my husband's family, my husband's parents, because they're in their 90. My father-in-law is 90 this year, and my mother-in-law is like in her mid-80s. And we had a fabulous time. And then my father is in his 80s, and my mother is in her late 70s, but they both have had some health issues. So a little bit of a backstory. My husband and I have been to South America, and we have done most of these things before. It was, I want to say like 7 years ago. And at the time that we were planning this trip, and we were doing it to drop off my daughter in South America for her volunteer work, and we were picking up our son who was doing a study abroad during his college years, and we thought we would make a family trip out of it. Anyway, long story short, my dad said, as we were planning this trip to South America, that we should go to Iguazu Falls. And I had never heard of Iguazu Falls. And my dad reads a lot, and he especially loves anything nature, anything related to beautiful places on earth and animals, and he just loves all that stuff. So he said, oh yes, it is the widest, not the tallest, that's in Africa. It's the widest waterfall in the world. In fact, it borders Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay. And at its height in the rainy season, I think there are over 300 waterfalls, all converge into this one part of the world. Anyway, we went and we were blown away. And a couple of years before this trip, my husband and I had gone to Niagara Falls, and we thought that was, amazing. But after visiting Iguazu, we were like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. In fact, out of all we travel a lot, and out of all the places that we've been to, it's one of the top places in the world that we've been to. Not that we've been to everywhere in the world, but this is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. So after we got back, I had been wanting to take my father there because he's never been. He's just read about it in a book or a newspaper or something, and that's how he told us. So I've been wanting to take him, but unfortunately, he's been having a lot of health issues. So every time he gets hospitalized, I would tell him, "Daddy, you got to get better so that we can go to Iguazu." I'm just tearing up. Anyway. So and he was hospitalized several times, and he did, he's progressively getting worse. And but anyway, I just wanted it to happen. I wasn't going to wait any longer until that perfect time. He's gotten better from the last hospitalization, and we didn't know when he was going to get worse. And so I just booked a trip with insurance, and we went. And I just made sure that we had a direct flight from our city to Rio de Janeiro. And so basically we went from Rio to Iguazu Falls in Brazil, Iguazu Falls in Argentina, and we went to Buenos Aires and came home. So we just got home about a week ago, and each day I try to vlog. So that's what you're gonna see over the next few weeks, I think. I'm hoping everything goes. If I can get if I can get myself together to get it all ready and uploaded. But anyway, As far as what did I take as far as anything luxury item, I didn't take anything. The only thing I took was I took my Rolex watch because it never comes off of me, and my husband had his Apple Watch, but he was told by our tour guide to keep that covered if we were going to walk around at night by ourselves, which we didn't. I wanted to do the favela, which is the poor area of Rio de Janeiro, because they have tours there, and we didn't get to do it last time, so I really wanted to do it this time, and I was told by several different people not to do it because it's too dangerous and you never know when something's going to happen. And so the only thing I'd say that we bought is my earrings. These are cheapo earrings, but it is significant in that this is made out of Inca stones, which is only produced in Argentina. And we got custom-made leather jackets. So there's a place called Uru, U-R-U, leather factory in Buenos Aires, where they have the factory upstairs and the showroom downstairs, and we got to see how they make it. We got to choose the style that we want, adjust from that style, and they measured our size, and they had it done within 24 hours and delivered it to our hotel. Unfortunately, there was some problems with my leather jacket, so I had to take it back the next day, which was the day that we were leaving. But they got it all fixed within 2 hours and delivered it back to my hotel, which was all good. And what we loved, the reason why we had it made, is because I have been looking for a very lightweight, I wouldn't say, the leather jacket that you've seen me wear before is from Zara, and it's full leather. And it's my daughter's, and she doesn't wear it anymore, and so now I wear it. But I've been looking for a really good quality leather jacket for years, but it's always like it doesn't quite fit me right. If it fits me around the chest, then it's too loose on the waist, and the arms inevitably are way too long because I'm short. And so I have tried on so many leather jackets, and I've never bought one. And a lot of them are sort of heavy, and my husband has leather jackets that he bought from stores, but it's always, he's only worn it a few times because it's a little too bulky or it's a little too heavy. Well, these leather jackets are light. They sort of have the weight of like a sweater. You normally buy things off the rack. And so if it fits, great. If it doesn't, then I don't buy it, right? But like I said, I've been trying to look for a really quality leather jackets that fit me, and I have not been successful, and so I had it made. And I want to say, and just so that you know how much it costs, I think both of us together, and it's lambskin. My husband's is all lambskin, and mine was lambskin with some goatskin area. And it's just for contrast. I used two different kinds of leather, and it was around $1,175, or I'll put down how much we paid for it in the description box below, so that you have an idea how much it was. But it's not like I'm gonna get this thing made multiple times, so it's fine. And we love it, and we've been wearing it even though it's hot here. But whenever we go to movies, I just we always wear it. So I want to show you. This is my husband's, and he had this made, and it was done in silver, originally in silver, and he had it made with gold zipper. This looked a little different in their standard style, but he wanted this quilting, and they did that. And there was, so he chose a style and he modified it. And again, this fits him beautifully. He loves it because it's so light. And mine, I'm going to show you how mine looks. Mine is lambskin as well. And if you see this part, that's goat skin. It's sort of like suede, but they say it's sort of, you can get it wet. And they told me that I can get this wet and it will not damage the jacket. But I want to show you what it looks like. It looks like this. See? So, but anyway, this is, and the other thing, And the other thing that's kind of cool is that, okay, so these little jackets for women's coats, not jackets, these little pockets are really shallow. You could barely put anything, maybe, a couple tickets or whatever. But what I wanted is I wanted a big enough pocket to put my cell phone and maybe a little wallet or something. And I've asked them to make this pocket bigger, and they said it's just not possible with the design of this. So they made me a little inside pocket where my cell phone, which is the 6S Plus, fits beautifully, and I can zip it up. Oh, that's a game changer. But anyway, so that's it. I hope you enjoy these these vlogs over the next several weeks. And if you don't, please, I don't want to hear anything negative, actually, because we had a great time. And I'm so glad we went and we were able to take my parents to these places that are incredible. It is going to be, as my parents age, I just want to make sure that I want to give them, as long as they can get around, we want to be able to take them to the places that they want to see. I mean, you can't take it with you, right? So all you have is memories. Okay, I forgot one thing. If you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, we're about to land in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is the second time I've been here, and almost a 10-hour flight. So, I want to see. I can't really see anything other than the airplane. Okay, we left on Thursday night around 11:30, and it's 9:50 a.m. in Brazil time, which is normally like 8:50 a.m. East Coast time. Here we are. That's a hamburger. But it looks weird. It's got cheese and mayonnaise and tomato sauce. This is our hot sauce. Oh, so spicy. It's like habanero. This is our... Ooh, that looks good. Okay, we're gonna go to the Copacabana beach after a delicious meal. And we tried to get some money out of the ATM machine and failed. It didn't work. So we're going to a different ATM machine.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. You're not supposed to come here at nighttime. And they said, be careful when you're swimming because there's a very strong undercurrent. Glad when he has all those pictures later. I know it. You're gonna go, oh. You want me to take a picture of you? Play like a. Oh. I've never seen anything like that. Whoa! That's where you can see the Christ Redeemer. Oh wow! That's the Christ Redeemer from. Okay, we're on our way to the Brazilian restaurant. I guess it's kind of like a Fogo de Chao in the United States. All this salad. Gosh, all this cheese is so good. I'm so full right now. And there's a sushi bar over there. And then these are the hot dogs.
You like ribs? Yes. No fat.
Wow. Look at that.
Deixa o pão de vinho, meu amigo.
Okay, this is still Friday. This is Copacabana at nighttime. Ooh, right outside our hotel. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.